Local area insight and specialist knowledge is so important when choosing the right agent to rent your property. This local lettings market insight covers Thanet and is brought to you by Votta Sales Lettings.
Thank you, Phil. If you're a landlord in Thanet in need of a regulated property market member agent specialising in residential or commercial lettings, whether they be individual houses or blocks of apartments, then we've got you covered.
Be sure to connect with David and his team on 01843 262045 or email info@votta.co.uk or, of course, visit their website.
Thank you, Phil, and hello from Votta Sales and Lettings here in Thanet, where there's a lot going on locally. So let's get into it. Our area is one of the South East's most affordable for tenants, so demand is consistently high. That's great for potential landlords, as supply is almost always below demand. In addition, new housing and infrastructure developments mean this area is very much on the map when it comes to choosing where to live. Not least is the fact that our patch offers exceptional value for renters. We can see here that the average Thanet flat rents for £898 per calendar month, below the £1,146 average across South East England as a whole. It's the same when we look at terraced and semi-detached properties, which come in at £1,107 and £1,341 a month in Thanet, compared to £1,340 and £1,540 respectively across the wider region. And there's a 30% differential for detached properties. Typically in Thanet, you'll be able to rent for £1,461 per calendar month versus £2,023 in the South East overall. These rents are still highly competitive, despite the fact we've seen some significant rises in the past year. While rents rose generally between 2 and 7%, the highly sought-after larger apartment, those with 3 bedrooms or more, saw rises of just over 10% in the past 12 months. Meanwhile, additional data shows rents for detached houses up a very significant 16%. Overall, the average monthly rent achieved for properties let across Thanet was £996, which is a 4% increase on the previous 12 months. Some 66% of properties let were flats, achieving an average rental value of £898, as I mentioned before. Houses of all types averaged £1,227. While the demographic of our renters are generally young, 20% are aged between 25 and 29, we've seen the average age of new renters registered in the past 12 months reach 38. A trend to watch. Like our renters, our team is young and keen. We've amassed almost 300 5-star reviews on Google in less than 6 years, and we're proud to offer the full suite of commercial, consultancy, block management, and auction services too. Elsewhere in the area, there's something of a house building and infrastructure renaissance. Thanet Council wants to buy 137 properties and build additional ones in Ramsgate, while plans are afoot to create a community cafe and a wellness bar alongside food and drink outlets at the Oval Bandstand and Lawns in Margate. And finally, we can't forget the brilliant work of our founder, David Votta, who is raising funds for his personal mission to build shelter homes for the Habitat for Humanity charity in Yogyakarta, Indonesia. The work is taking place next summer, but the big fundraise is right now. If you're able to contribute to this amazing project, do check the link in the comments and make sure you join us for our next in-depth Thanet letting market update.
Be sure to connect with David and his team on 01843 262045 or email info@votta.co.uk or, of course, visit their website.